All right, this is Fly Boy Shango Sports, and I want to talk about this whole Conor McGregor, Dustin Pointer third fight. I believe his name is Dustin Pointer. Yeah, he's a mid-tier fighter, and he's beaten McGregor the last two times. The last five fights, Conor McGregor is like 1-4, I believe. And really, what this really just proves is that Conor McGregor is just done. He's made his money. He's made his mark in the game, but he was always been a discount Floyd Mayweather without the skills. Okay, you can get mad. You can say it's not true. Say you're being biased, but we all know that, right? McGregor is a decent fighter. His marketing is great. I will give him that. His marketing is superb. But all he did was really copy Mayweather 2.0, right? It's just a there are, I hate to bring this about race, but there's just more white people in the West and more fans of MMA. Yeah, and so that translates to more people being interested. So all the people that were mad at Mayweather for like being like aggressive with his marketing, his money team, isn't it funny that they're all McGregor fans now? All he did was just copy Mayweather's aesthetic, his brash bravado. That's all he did. Come on, be realistic here, guys. And that's all he did. He just off the imitated, never duplicated. That is the way apparently for a while. Yeah, so he lost. It's over. I mean, he's made a good amount of money. He's the A side. McGregor's the A side for any fight in the MMA. You have to go to boxing to make real money. I'm sure he's made some good money in the MMA game. And MMA is a great sport. I'm a practitioner of a few different styles of combat. But at the same time, I realize boxing is everything. Boxing is the predominant combat sport for the last 120 years. This is huge. This is massive. And I just really want to take this into account that McGregor is just 2.0 Mayweather without the skill. Actually, he's like point 0.5 because Mayweather retired undefeated. McGregor didn't. Okay. Some people might say, well, what's the difference? And he's been accused of some pretty heinous things as well. So let's take this into account. When people talk about Mayweather's past, at least Mayweather has the skill. That's the separation between McGregor and Mayweather, right? It's the old, Luca method, Eminem method. You don't have to be as good as the people you're going against, as long as your fans look like you and make up the dominant market share of whatever, of whatever demographic. It's like this whole Luca thing. Luca hasn't won a playoff series, but all of a sudden he's the best basketball player in the league. Top 5, top 10. Hasn't won a playoff series? No, that's not how it works, guys. Be realistic. Yeah, I mean McGregor, he has hundreds of millions of dollars. What can he really? He has no purpose to fight anymore. He did the Mayweather method, and he was never as good as an athlete as he's nowhere near on the level of Mayweather in the fighting game, in the MMA game. That's probably going to be John Jones, the best fighter of all time. And he made his money. No shame in that, no shame in that. If you have a gullible fan base who just, put their identity into you, then yeah. If you check one of my older videos as well, maybe, 2 months ago, I said McGregor's done. I called this out. I called it out. He's done, man. He's done. He's not a fighter anymore. He's a businessman. Nothing wrong with that, If you don't have to punch people in the face, don't punch people in the face. Get somebody else to do it for you. And, yeah, what else can you say? His career's been done the last few fights. Ever since Khabib, he's never really been the same. I think the only win was like against Cowboy, and this guy's like old as hell. He's better off taking amateur fights with like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, the YouTube guys. That's his best bet right now. Because you don't want to oversaturate the market with your losses. Nobody wants to see you keep losing, man. Go fight Jake Paul, make another, 15 million or so. Why wouldn't you? But yeah, if you like Conor McGregor, like really MMA, he's not like a true MMA winner. I think, or we can see McGregor versus fucking Ronda Rousey. Who knows, right? His career has been over for the last few years. He's a businessman now. It's just the way it is. We don't need to worry about him winning anymore because it's not going to happen. It's just the way it is, my man. All right. like, comment, subscribe. Fly Boy Shango Sports. If you don't agree with this, you're too biased, my man. You're not looking at objective reality. Peace out.